handled their business. Sheed is going to show us how you go to work down in the low post. Simply get him the ball, and he knows what to do with it. They're going toe-to-toe with the Grizzlies. Pau Gasol is also a monster in the paint who has great low post skills. You know these two are going to butt heads. Grizzlies, Blazers. It's going to be hot.
Hello, everybody. It's nearly game time here at the Rose Garden in Portland. Bob Fitzgerald here with Tom Tolbert. Tom, looking at these two starting lineups, I see a lot of playmakers out there. Who do you think are going to be the two key players?
Well, Fitz, the first guy I want to single out is right here. Rasheed Wallace is just a force when you let him free on the inside. They're really going to have to clamp down on him. On the other side, you've got another warrior. Pau Gasol is one of these guys who loves to do damage on the inside. He needs to stake his claim in this game and in the paint.
Thanks, Tom. Time to tip it off and get this one going. The Grizzlies control the tip-off, and we'll get this one started. Williams takes it in, drains the first bucket of the game.
He's just too quick for his man. That's why he got the inside shot he wanted.
To Patterson. Grabbed by Anderson. To Patterson. Out on the left wing. 6 seconds to shoot. Wells fires from 14. Money.
No, that was a nice turnaround right there. The D had no idea which way he was going.
Williams brings it up. There's the steal. Wells sails in. Swatted. He gets the first of two. He gets them both.
2-point differential between the teams.
To Gasol. Outside. Battier uses the drop step. A difficult shot and miss by Battier.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you gotta concentrate to knock him down.
Off the right rim, but missed by Davis.
Just couldn't sink that one, and you know he would have loved to drop that mid-range J.
Williams shoots from the post. Not there for him.
That one just looked a little off when he released it.
Nabbed by Wells.
Roll that replay, please. I gotta see this one again.
The Grizzlies are at the controls. To Battier. Gasol wants it down low. And that's his first takeaway of the game. Dumps it off. Wallace fades away inside. Ripped down inside by Gasol. Hits it.
If you want to make life difficult for him, you better start off with pushing him out further from the bucket.
The Blazers bring it up. They're shooting 40% from the floor. To Davis. Received by Wallace. Count that last jumper by Wallace.
I like his composure. It's not always easy to gather yourself and nail those short J's.
The Grizzlies with the ball and a 4-point deficit.
To Swift. Lob to Battier. Battier goes with the drop step.
The shot clock shows 5.
Miller shoots with the clock winding down. Wasn't there. Gasol made the nab back there, records his first steal. To Swift. Swift puts it up, drops it in from the right block.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. To Wells. Davis takes it in.
Good looking play coming up here.
Williams
has the ball. To Battier. Out on the right wing. Jabs. Fades. Misses the jumper. Deflected. It's loose. The Blazers were the last ones to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds.
Substitution for the Grizzlies.
To Williams. Skip to Battier. Miller wants it in the post. Miller fired from the post. No doubt about it.
That was a nice finish there.
Just over a minute here in the first quarter. To Wallace. That last lane was good by Wallace.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
57 seconds here in the first quarter. Miller off the glass. Gets the lay-in.
The Blazers bring it up court and are up a deuce.
To Wells. Now right side.
Anderson
Lets it go from the wing. Money on the jump shot.
He juked his defender with that crossover, and it was pretty easy to get to the goal after that.
The Grizzlies have it. Caught by Wright. Grabbed by Gasol. To Battier. Battier glides in.
If it's ESPN basketball, you know we're going to give you the best replays.
The Blazers take it up. They're shooting 66% from the floor. To Wells. He's double-teamed. Patterson unloads from 10 feet out. Hits it.
He's not a great shooter by any stretch, Fitz, but he got that one to go in.
To Miller. Miller high off the glass. Great shot by the fourth-year man out of Florida. We're at the end of one, and it's close. The score, 16-14.
Wallace
Inbounds to start the second quarter. To Wallace. Wallace goes glass. Gets the lane.
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
To Miller. Miller takes it up. He's shooting 66% from the floor. To Wright. It's blocked. And it's pulled in by Patterson. Now outside. To Wells. Pump fakes. Wells releases. Drains it from the wing.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your entire game.
Just over 4 minutes here in the second quarter. To Miller. Wright takes a turnaround J. It's ripped down by Patterson. To Wells. Wallace releases from close range.
Watch him fight for position and make the play on this one.
The Grizzlies are behind here, 22-14. The steal.
Wow, that's got to be embarrassing. He got right in his face and just took the ball from him. Give it to him.
Gasol got the block on that one and stopped the play cold. To Battier. Now outside. 7 on the shot clock. The Grizzlies connect this time down the floor, now trail by 6.
The Blazers could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down.
To Wallace. Swatted away. And it's right back to the shooter. Passed outside. To Patterson. 7 on the shot clock. Pass caught by Wallace. Wallace goes with the fadeaway. Easily rebounded by Wright. Davis made the nab back there, records his first steal. Plucked out of the sky by Wright.
Got in close there, but still couldn't seal the deal.
Lob to Battier. Battier uses the drop step. Keeps it alive. Wright pops it up from 9. Automatic.
Right.
Gets his feet set and knocks down the shorty.
And the Blazers have the ball in a small lead, 22-18. To Wells. Pump fakes. Fades. Wells, a ton of points by the 6-year man out of Ball State.
That 10 to 14 footer can be more difficult than it looks sometimes. Nice follow through.
Wallace made the pickpocket, and that's his second so far. Anderson glides in.
It looks like the D underestimated his crossover move on this replay. I don't think that's going to happen again.
Timeout, Grizzlies.
Swift looks fresh coming back on the floor. Williams works it up court. To Miller. Battier crosses over. 7 on the shot clock. 8-footer missed by Battier. And the Grizzlies will keep it after it's knocked out of bounds.
Substitution for the Grizzlies.
Battier will leave the floor. To Williams. Williams puts it up off the inbound. Rebounded inside by Wallace. To Wells. Davis goes to the drop step. Davis takes it in.
That's what the replay is here for. Checking out plays like this.
Double-digit ball game.
To Swift. Wing pass. Miller tries the spin move. The run cannot be stopped by Miller. To Williams. Pass left side. To cut it to single digits. No way.
You want your best shooters out there on the perimeter taking those shots, not the guys who can't hit them if their lives depended on it.
And the Blazers
Have it, and the run is 12-4.
to Woods. Lob to Wallace. 7 on the shot clock. Wallace shoots, connects from 13 feet out.
The past several trips of the court is exactly what you want to see if you're coaching. The offense is executing perfectly.
To Gasol. Williams backs up to stop the drought. Hits it.
He generally doesn't score in bunches, but he'll take his shots when he can.
Long range. Hits back rim and gets a nice bounce. Beats the buzzer. Off the mark. We've reached halftime with the score, 33-20. Now that we've got a little break in the action, why don't we take a look at the game track? Tommy?
Thank you, Fitz. The Blazers did a much better job here in the first half at taking care of the ball. The less turnovers you have, the more possessions you have. The more possessions you have, the better your odds of winning.
That'll do it for Game Track for now. We'll check in to see how it all played out on the storyline at the end of the game. Davis throws it in to start the third. To Patterson. He's doubled up, gets the pass off.
That's called working for the highlight reel. And here it comes.
To Miller. Swift is calling for it. He's double teamed. 7 on the shot clock. Rebounded inside by Davis.
That play was all about the D.
To Patterson. There's the steal. And that's his first takeaway of the game.
That wasn't one of those poke steals. He took the ball away like a man.
To Miller. Dumps it off. To Gasol. Gasol fades away inside. Nice rebound by the 13-year man out of Clemson. Count it.
These guys are showing no mercy right now.
Just under 4 minutes here in the third quarter. To Swift. Knocked off course. And it's right back to the shooter. Skip to Miller. Back to Swift. To Miller. 5 on the shot clock. Blocked again. They couldn't beat the buzzer. That's a turnover. Here's the break. To Davis. Received by Wallace. The fadeaway was no good by Wallace.
A few more feet in, and he would have had a good chance to sink that one.
To Miller. Here comes the double team.
The Grizzlies
Turn it over.
He needs to keep his mind in the game, Fitz. That's just a careless mistake.
Just over 3 minutes here in the third quarter. To Wallace. Wallace sails in. Doesn't get it all the way there.
That's one of those shots where everything looks good until the last second. One more time.
Miller.
Check this out.
The Blazers
With a comfortable margin here. 37-22.
Anderson
Releases from 15. Not there for him.
As long as they keep running their offense like they've been doing, a few misses aren't going to amount to much.
Gasol wants the ball. Lob to Gasol. Stolen.
She just keeps hounding the defense this half. His defensive pressure has been key.
To Anderson. Pass right wing. And the Blazers recover the loose ball. To Wallace. Wallace shoots it, puts too much on it. Davis shoots from the post. Money on the jump shot.
He got in prime scoring position right there and got the job
2
done.
minutes.
Williams brings it up, and he's got 5 assists. To Battier. Pass caught by Gasol. Gasol uses the drop step. Gasol gets it right back after the block. The wide open bucket was missed by Gasol. Anderson takes the quick shot. Down the hatch.
Way to clean the offensive glass.
The Grizzlies with the scary deficit here. 41-22. Williams launches from beyond the arc. The defensive rebound by Davis. To Davis.
Talk about earning a replay. This one's definitely worth another look-see.
The Grizzlies
Work it up. They haven't hit a shot from beyond the arc. To end the drought. Ripped down inside by Wallace. Money on the jump shot.
This is getting brutal. Good grief.
55 seconds here in the third quarter. Skip to Swift. Bounce to Miller. Miller isolates. Miller fires from 14.
Miller.
Hits it.
They came at a halftime with the lead, and right now they're adding to it.
The Blazers fall in a double-digit lead.
To Wallace. Cross-court pass. With the jab step.
Clock down to 6.
Wells goes with the fadeaway. A rare rebound by Battier. Caught by Swift. To Battier. Battier fires from the right block. Money on the jump shot.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
Got it off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by Anderson. We've just finished the third quarter, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 45-26. Battier inbounds to start the final quarter. To Swift. Swift gets airborne with the denial. Rejected hard, and it's right back to the shooter. Wells takes it in.
NBA action is so quick, it's a good thing we got replay ready for you.
To Miller. Out on the left. To Miller. Launches it. Can't connect from long range. Low post shot was dropped in by Gasol.
He's got to feel good about that basket, but not so good about the score.
Wells takes it up court, and he's 5 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. To Patterson. Battier gets whistled for blocking, and that will be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
To Anderson. Pass right side. 7 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Gasol.
He should stay away from those triples. No way that's a high percentage shot for him.
And the Grizzlies
With the ball, but they're down double digits.
nabbed by Miller. To Williams. Williams commits the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Sometimes you just got to sacrifice your body, but when you draw the charge, it's all worth it.
And the Blazers have it. To Wells. Pass left side. Jab steps. Anderson releases. Gets it to fall off the drive.
The Blazers, they're shooting lights out. It's bad enough when one player gets it going. When the whole team shoots as well, you might as well forget about it.
To Battier. Battier sails in.
That's nice. Let's see that one again from another angle.
Wells brings it up, and he's got 14 points. To Patterson. Patterson launches from beyond the arc. Not a chance.
It's quite simple. If you don't have the range, don't take the shot.
The J was off the mark by Battier.
Miller drops in his 14th point tonight.
Anderson works it up. He's shooting 57% from the floor. To Wells. Wallace goes for the drop step. 7 on the shot clock. Wing shot is missed by Wells. Deflected, and it's right back to the shooter. To Patterson. Skip to Davis. He's double teamed. And the Blazers recover the loose ball. The J was missed by Davis. Williams goes with the crossover to Battier. Hits the back iron, but missed by Battier. To Wells. Outside pass. To Wells. 6 seconds to shoot. Wallace pops it up from 9. Big bucket by the 9-year man out of North Carolina. The Grizzlies
will take a timeout here.
Timeout Grizzlies.
To Battier. Miller for the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Fits a defender in position all the way on that one. You just can't bowl over people like that.
Anderson works it up court. Skip to Patterson. To Wallace. Davis high off the glass.
We certainly can't let this one go by without taking another look.
Double-digit ball game.
To Miller. Miller glides in. Drops in his
Miller.
16th point of the game.
Well, that's not a surprise. This guy's been doing work down there in the low post.
Anderson takes it up, and he's got 6 assists. Skip to Anderson. To Wells. Outside. Anderson with the crossover. 5 on the shot clock. The step back J was off the mark by Anderson.
I'm not sure why people take those long twos, Fitz. Either get the ball closer to the rim or take a couple steps back and try a 3.
An extra effort rebound by Patterson. To Wells. Outside. Pump fakes.
Anderson.
Shoots. Gets back iron and out.
The Blazers.
They're struggling here in the fourth quarter. To Miller. He's doubled up. Splits it with a pass. He's doubled up. Takes the three. Gets the front rim.
Wallace.
Cannons this one the entire length of the court. Can't get it. That'll do it for us. Your final score for tonight's ball game, 53-34. That was a great matchup we just watched. Let's check the storyline with Tom Tolbert. Tommy, take it away.
Thanks, Fitz. The Blazers did a great job today in limiting their turnovers. And anytime you can keep your turnovers to a minimum, that's going to give you a great chance to win.
Well, that about tells the tale, Tom. We also don't want to forget the MVP.
Davis
Gets our ESPN Player of the Game and ends with a total of 12 points and 9 rebounds. For Tom Tolbert, this is Bob Fitzgerald saying so long, and thanks for watching ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.